He wants me to come back inside. Quit sanding. Don't you?
So if you guys saw in the last episode, it's a sad day because my DJI camera, the microphone's broke on it. So like this, I'm getting sound, but it's in and out. So I got a 2-year protection plan. I got to send it back. As soon as I'm probably going to go off Patreon money. As soon as my Patreon money builds up enough that I can either get another DJI Osmo Pocket or a GoPro 7, I want to get another one as a backup because, like, as you can see, the video quality is just not there on these action cameras that I have. They work great for time lapses and stuff, but the quality's not there, especially for like just vlogging style like this. I still have footage left because I recorded a lot the other day. So I'm going to continue with that. So you'll still get some good footage here. But after this video, I'm going to be back to action cameras for a couple videos. So the quality is going to be downsized a little bit. So hopefully enjoy what I have while I have it. I hope that they have a quick turnaround time. I'd love to just buy another one and then deal with this one afterwards, but I just wouldn't just spend the money I had on stuff for the garage, so it's just not going to happen right now. So enjoy what I got left here. We're going to continue the sanding and painting on the Eclipse, and we'll show you guys how it turns out.
Alright guys, got a really transition there. I messed up and I swore that I had some glazing putty. Anyways, I still have sanding to do on this. I just did what I could with the power sander on this, and then I felt ambitious. So I went to the hood. I don't know if you noticed this. It's very dusty in here. Decided I want to see how that paint is on the hood. Well, let me tell you, this is about an hour of sanding, and you can see it's kind of splotchy, and I'll tell you why. The clear coat on this was good. It was sticking good, but it was dead. And it had paint in it all over the place. So I had to sand down through the clear coat. And some spots, some places I didn't. Like you can see right here, it wasn't pitted on the edges. It was mostly right in this area. I think there's a little bit left. You can kind of see it here. This isn't really that bad. So I didn't get into it. But anyway, I sanded this thing for a long time. I'm hoping the rest of the car. I went over it with 180 to take all that clear off. And then went back over it with 320. It looks pretty good now. It's basically that's going to be ready for paint job. But there's so much more to do. There's so much more to do. All right, I do have to say that's probably the best bodywork I've done. This dent is gone completely. You can't feel it, you can't see it. Wonderful. This one, same exact thing. This was the worst dent on the car. I'm thrilled with that. You can't feel it, nothing. That looks fantastic. But anyways, in other news, it's now night. I have to sand this whole vehicle. That was so much fun.
I went and I finished the gym. Done with the installation in the upstairs, and now I'm itchy. I changed clothes, I'm still itchy. Whatever. The installation's done up there. Only thing we have left in the gym is the tin, because we decided to go with tin over drywall because it's going to be faster. And the wife wants the gym now.
Yeah, I do.
She can't wait. So, anyways, I'm going to go out here and continue sanding. So, okay, we're down here for one. I think these turned out wonderful. These look really good for spray paint. I mean, I'm telling you, if the whole car turns out like that, I won't be mad at all. This turned out with a very good finish. It has some tiger striping. But, I mean, overall, I'm not going to complain with that. I just hope I don't get that striping like that on the car whenever I do go to do it. The mirrors turned out pretty much perfect. That's Rust-Oleum Premium. It's not super glossy. It's a cross between gloss and satin. It's supposed to be gloss, but that's how it turns out. And actually, this stuff sprays really nice. Like, it is very nice. This is good stuff. If you're gonna do a car, like, this is really good stuff. Let me show you my fish eyes, because
Well, first off, look at this mirror. It turned out good, but wow, it's bad right across the top there. So I will be re-sanding this and cleaning it thoroughly and hopefully get a better finish on that. Not going to do that right now. We'll get back to that later. That's, you know, we can do that later and I'm fine with it. I got the areas that I don't want to I don't want to touch the sander with taped. I still want to get like in. I didn't get this door jamb. I got that door handle. I'm only sanding down to that line right there. I might go a little bit past it just to have a little bit, but that's where the side skirt's going on. I'm just going to go a little bit past it. Get the seams back here by the bumper, and then we can power sand and get that done. And it's dark out, but with my new lighting out here, okay, it doesn't look that good on camera, but if I have enough time after I get this sanded, I'm gonna go ahead and push it out and wash it, because we're above freezing right now. It actually was really warm today. That's why I have the garage door open. So, let's get to it. So what's that saying about poor planning, something, whatever? That's 180 grit. I ran out of 320. I only got the door done. That's it. It was going great. Right there, I tried 180 on it to see how fast it would go through, and it went through fast. Too fast. I'm gonna have to throw some primer on there and, you know, sand it again. But yeah, I totally misjudged what I had here for supplies, and I am out. I have no more sanding paper right now, and I'm gonna have to run to Lewistown to go get some. So I'm gonna have to do it during the week sometime. Really wanted to get this done today so I could wash it, but oh well, you know, that's holding the camera crooked. It's just how it goes. I mean, I'm just flying by the seat of my pants here, doing what I can as I go, and that's what happens. All right, so I broke down and decided, you know what, we'll just use self-tappers to attach this, because this wing turned out I keep going over to it, but it just turned out so good that I want the back bumper to look that good, and this is the only way I'm going to get a good paint job on it, is to have it off. So that's what we did. This is one of the most difficult bumpers I've ever removed. It's got plastic covers on the inside that have a bunch of pins, which are fun. Once you get them out, there's a couple bolts in. They both busted out. There's one bolt right there by the fuel cap that busted off. Then there's two long hangers up underneath. There's two 10mm bolts that go into a bracket to bolt to the bottom. They both busted off. In fact, let me just go over it. Every bolt but like 2 or 3 busted off when I went to take this bumper out. That's why we're using self-tappers. That's the bracket that goes right here. It holds the bumper to the car. You have to strip the trunk. You go in from the trunk to take the bolts out. So I stripped the trunk out. So we got that. I found a bunch of, well, I knew there was stuff in there, but I didn't really strip it out. There was an extra tire jack, some tire irons that are extra. There was a 1/2 inch wrench, and then all that's actually good parts. There's one speaker grill, which I actually have the speaker covers coming, so the doors will look a little bit better. One projector headlight with a ballast and everything, missing the caps on the back. Brand new spark plug wires, valve cover gaskets, bunch of different random gaskets and stuff. But yeah, there was a bunch of stuff in there. So, and to look at it, I would say it was hit here before too. It wasn't that bad. It looks like they got rid of most of the damage, but for the most part, this is going to make painting this bumper better. The bumper's really flimsy and heavy. It surprisingly has a lot of weight to it, but you can see it's not. The paint job that's on it is already orange peeled, kinda. So this ought to make for better. I still got to remove that. See, I didn't take all the pins out of that plastic cover. I took the other one off completely. I got to get that one out. But we'll continue on this later on in the week, hopefully.
Alright guys, so this is my new Osmo Pocket. I just sent the bad one back like 2 days ago. Waiting to hear back from that. I got the 2-year protection plan, so there should be no reason. Only thing I didn't like is you had to they had an option of what was wrong with the camera to pick, and there was nothing on there about the microphone, and my mics were definitely blown. So I had to click other and then write a reason in, but it was like, if it doesn't, it was almost like if it's not one of these reasons, they're not going to cover it, because it said that they might charge me, which is going to be, I'll be a little mad about, but we'll see how that happens. I'll be really happy when I get it back, and I'll have 2 of these, and I can do 2 different angles. Love the slow-mo shots this thing does, and it just updated, and there's so many more things I can do with it now. Pro mode, the focus is better. I can do continuous focus so that it's not like out of focus behind me. Everything's in focus. But this week was pretty refreshing. I'm gonna tell you that. I took a break. I mean, I recorded a little bit with my action cameras, and then I was just like, this footage is going to suck. But I still recorded a little bit, but it was just like, it was refreshing just to step back and focus on my build and not on my video. I've found myself that I'm turning into a true YouTuber, where I'm more focused on my video footage than I am on my build. So I took a step back and just went full out. I started working on that Eclipse, found some more issues, fixed those. Right now I am right before paint. All I have to do is mask, and it's not even a lot of masking, and then I have to wipe it down, and I'm ready for paint right now. Yes, spray cans. And I also decided I'm not going to take you through that whole process. I'm just going to do it. I'm not going to record. I'm just going to go to town. And basically, you guys are going to get to see the end result on the next video. But I will show you where I'm currently at right now. So, all right, guys. Going out in the garage here. Let me show you where I'm at with things. And you're going to see one thing on here that we didn't talk about before, because it was something that I had to fix that I just found.